3, 2, 1. What's up, everybody? This is This Business Show. I am your host, DJ Anthony. Every time I come on, I got to sneeze. Wow. Nobody really cares, right? Okay, so how to advertise. What an intro. How to advertise. So let's talk about you have a small business and you want to advertise. Now, a friend of mine was asking online, hey, she said, I'm opening up a business. What publication, what magazine or newspaper, should I advertise in? I was like, stop. We don't do print media. Print media is dead. Now, 99.9999999%. Is there a time and place to advertise in print media? Sure. I just don't know when, but I'm sure there is. But 99.999 do not advertise in print media. Okay, so I told her, I said, look, I don't care if you're doing a service or a product. Print media is dead for a reason. Not only because people just read off their phones and tablets and laptops and computers, but advertising in the digital age can give you and gives you pinpoint accuracy to the customers you want to talk to. So if I'm selling, let's just pretend I'm selling a thingy. We'll call it a thingy. I'm not going to say what it is because you'll be, oh, well, that can't do it. You can't do it. Just whatever. I'm selling an item, a thingy, right? And so I want to advertise this thingy, or I have a service, my XYZ service, whatever it is. Advertising in a newspaper or magazine is carpet bombing. So whatever money you're spending, most of it you're throwing away. Now, these publications can say, well, we have 50,000 readers, 100,000 readers, 1 million readers. Yeah, but, well, first off, if it's print actual paper, no, you don't have all those readers because you don't know that. You can't track that. You can say that they could say they deliver that magazine or newspaper and they have a circulation, but how do they know? How does anybody know that they're going to read your ad, that they're going to lock on eyes to your ad, and that your potential customer is going to look at that? Most of the customers looking at that ad don't need your thingy or your XYZ service. So you're wasting money. Now, you may say, well, but somebody called me from that ad. Yeah, but how much money did you have to spend to get that call? You know what I'm saying? So the ROI, the return on investment, it's horrible. Now, if you advertise with Google Analytics or Facebook Analytics or Instagram Analytics, where they're the same thing, Facebook and Instagram, you can pinpoint exactly who would want to use your service or product, and you can tell who looks at it or who doesn't. You can't do that with print media. So you're an idiot if you're advertising in print media. Again, there's exceptions to the rule, but usually, like, let's take newspapers, for instance, okay? Newspapers are, they're dead, but I'm talking about actual papers, right? Who reads newspapers? I know. You know a 20-year-old who reads newspapers. Anyways, most people who read newspapers are senior citizens. That's not a bad thing, but if your product or service is like, you want to advertise, I don't know, the latest snowboard. Okay, do senior citizens snowboard? I understand. Someone who's 95 years old and they snowboard. 99.9% of senior citizens don't snowboard. They do not snowboard. Okay, I'm talking now senior citizens, not someone who's 50-something. Even that. So snowboarders are typically, who are they? So, to advertise that in a newspaper, could you get someone or two people to buy your new snowboard? But you would have better luck if you just do Facebook or Instagram or Google Analytics and you advertise to people who snowboard. So you know that 100% of your money is going to the people who would want to buy your product. Newspaper can't say that. A newspaper or a magazine cannot say 100% of your money that you spend is going to go right into the eyes of someone who wants to snowboard. They can't say that. So same thing with billboards. I know, now I have a DJ company, and I saw my competition had taken out a bunch of billboards, okay, in the New York City area. So, depending on what billboard, where it is, how big it is, and, whatever, let's just say they spent, I don't know, $15,000 for a month, okay? Probably more than that, might be less, whatever, $15,000, right? For 1 month, okay? Now you could say, oh, look at all the cars that pass. Also, oh my God, a million cars pass. All these cars pass. They see the walking billboard. Got Google. It's a great investment. No, it's not. It's a waste because 99.99999% of the people who pass that billboard do not need a DJ. And if they need a DJ, there's about 1,000 other DJs that they're going to shop around with. So by the time they get to you, it's a bad ROI, a billboard, for most products or services. So the DJ, and we're going to get into why the big sodas and the big food advertise on billboards in a second. I know what you're thinking, but I'm going to pop that bubble. Okay, so yeah, so that DJ company, my competition, spent that money. That means that they have to DJ from that billboard alone. They have to be able to trace that a call came or calls came from that billboard. They have to know it for a fact, and they have to know that that billboard gave them $15,000 in DJ business that month to make no money because you have to break even. That's just breaking even. I can tell you from that only, that's not happening. It's just not. It's not in the New York City area. So, but let's just say they made 15,000 from that billboard only. They were able to trace that to that billboard. They still made no money. Okay, so that's that. And so most of the cars passing on that look at the billboard don't need a DJ service. And if they need a DJ service, again, they're going to shop around. So you're kind of stuck there. And sure enough, that's odd. I don't see their ad on the billboard anymore or the billboards anymore. I wonder why. Because it sucks. It's a bad idea. That's why. They're a little slow, but they got it. So what they should have done is spend that 15,000 on direct marketing. Again, Google Analytics, Facebook Analytics, Instagram Analytics, right to people who need a DJ. So what's the demographic of someone who needs a DJ? You could pinpoint it and type in women, men getting married, people in there, whatever, 25 to 35, who live in this area, who make over 100,000 a year, who have siblings, who like clubbing, whatever. You can go on and on and on. You can't do that with a billboard. You can't do that with, magazine or print or even digital print online. So this is so important. Now, there is going to the Coca-Cola thing, right? The soda thing. You have big companies that will buy billboards. Okay. So they might say, well, why do they do it then? They're wasting money. No, quiet. So legacy companies like that, your big sneaker companies, your soda companies, your alcohol companies, they have unlimited budgets to advertise. Doesn't even matter. They call that vanity advertising. So it's not that, they need that billboard. They don't. But it's just a way, like a dog pissing on a tree, marking a tree, saying this is our property, this is our area. It's just vanity. Those big companies that sell clothing or drinks, whatever it is. I'm talking about mega big companies. It doesn't matter to them that it's a bad ROI or not. You know what I mean? So that's it. And by the way, most people do drink soda though. So I mean, at least they can say that. Or most people have to buy some kind of footwear. At least they can say most people don't need a DJ. So anyways, but even that, it is a bad ROI for those big drink companies. Not a good ROI. They'd be better off just spending on, again, Google Analytics, Facebook Analytics, Instagram Analytics, TikTok Analytics, whatever. And they do, but I would just pump more into it and forget about the billboards. You know what I mean? It's just a vanity thing. So there is an exception, kind of, if you want to call it print, if you wanted to do direct marketing postcards to people. Now that's print, but it's not, magazine, newspaper stuff. You could go to Vistaprint and you can type out, and they should be paying me to say this, but they're not. You can go to vistaprint.com or other types of websites like that, and you can pinpoint who you want to send your postcard to. So if you're selling, XYZ service or snowboards or whatever, rocks, doesn't matter. You can type in, people who like to buy rocks, who make over X amount of money, who are this demographic, and then Vistaprint will give you all the addresses of where these people are, and you can just mail the postcards to those people right to their door, and the demographic of someone who'd want to use your service or product, they'll get it print postcard right to the door, which I do that actually, and that works because, again, you're pinpointing right, you're not wasting any money. Newspapers, magazines, flyers at the back of a community center, you're wasting your money, man. So that's that. So use those, modern day technology. Very, very good return on investment. I know because I use it. I've been in business 31 years. It's a win-win-win, baby. And yeah, that's it. So good luck with everything. And remember what I said. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Check back in for great content. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. DJ Tony out.